So, Louis, you went from being a fashion model to being a fashion journalist. This is quite an unusual path to take. Normally people go from being a fashion model to being a male prostitute.
What was your reaction, Peter, when your agent told you that a fashion magazine want to meet you?
To be honest, I don't really do interviews these days. I don't know if it's just a general policy on behalf of the management, but these days they don't ask me to do interviews. I think I spoke to the NME recently. Apart from that, I've done no interviews, so it's quite rare. I was quite surprised, A, to be doing an interview, and B, to be doing it with a fashion magazine, I suppose. But it's not boring. I just feel stupid when I listen back to interviews. I always regret the things I say because I don't know. It's like I can play guitar, but I don't think I've got a great deal to say about it. And I think I can dress quite well, but I don't think I know a great deal about the history of fashion, or I don't know.
Do you prefer to be interviewed by high girls with 40-centimeter heels or a tattoo man with an hat?
I think a tattooed man in 40-centimeter heels. Yeah.
I think it's a good one.
All right. You're not sort of fashionista. You're not rude enough, you know. You said hello to me when I came here today, you know.
Yeah.
Normally it's very difficult to get a hello out of a fashion journalist, you know. It's like, who are you? Oh, my name's Peter. Peter what? You look a little bit like that singer. You've obviously got an interest in clothes and in style, you know, and how in your appearance. Like a lot of French boys your age, you know. I think more so than English boys.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think your average Frenchman on the street is a little bit more. Well, just better dressed, I think, than your average English lad. But we're lucky. We live in an age where where in a couple of hours you can be in London, you know. A couple of hours you can be in Paris. I love London and I love Paris. I'm still turned on by both them places, you know. I normally have to go to the Chinese tobacco where I buy 20 Gaulois Bleu. It's going to sound so cliched, but I may as well tell you the truth. I buy 20 Gaulois Bleu Blanc, a coffee, a Coca-Cola, and a brandy. And then I sit and pretend to read Le Parisien.
Never have it all. We had too little war. So this is mine, everything wrong. Responsibility, but you don't know nothing to me. But to walk away, I have no plan to do. You walk away, the sun goes down.
I just felt like it wasn't going to work. It was a really, really bad time. I just came out of prison. I was on tag. I wasn't allowed to leave my flat. My head was fucked. Was coming off drugs, and then I've got 2 weeks to prepare this range for this French label. Yeah, because by the time I'd come out of prison, all this time passed, and the contract said it had to be done by a certain date. And somehow I got my act together. Went through a lot of old photos, you know. I sort of trawled through a lot of my scrapbooks, a lot of my old books. There's a series of tacky sort of pop novels called Suedehead and Skinhead Girls from the early 70s. I think it's Richard Harris who wrote them. And all the covers of those novels or novellas, they've got these amazing pictures of British kids from the late 60s, early 70s with the suede head, the Crombies, the braces, the boots, the jeans, the granddad shirts. And I just thought, fuck it, you know, this is what I'd like to wear, this is what I'd like to see. And more importantly, this is what I'd like to get free samples of to get Christmas presents for my friends. So, yeah. And also, to be honest, I was quite charmed by the brothers, you know, the Cooper brothers. On le champ, le hôtel, hôtel Amour, nous allons avec mon dictionnaire. Wait, the collection. I do design hats, and I wear hats, and I lose hats, and I buy hats. So, you know, if you're going to have a fashion range, have a hat. So you can always nip into the nearest store and get. That's not actually a Cooper's hat. Yes, it is. With the little French medal ribbon there. So this hat. This is the exact hat. It was the one existing photo of my great-grandfather. He was wearing a straw hat like this, yeah, the Panama. A lot of it's been in the details, you know, things like this. You see the way the braces here come to the buttons, proper old school, you know. wrist deep pockets, you know, as opposed to them poxy little pockets that only come up to the first knuckle. Yeah. Anyway, the shirt, yeah, whisper it, but essentially this is an exact replica of the standard prison issue shirt. Same colour. The stripes are a little bit thinner than they are in the prison shirts, but basically, yeah.
The sun goes down, and it takes the day that I grow.
I do have an image in my head of a guy, it's Leicester or Coventry, some sort of post-industrial working class town in the north of England, and he's waiting at the bus stop on a Saturday night, and he's waiting to go into town, and obviously, oh, magic, and obviously he wants to look, obviously he wants to look good, you know, because he's going dancing, but at the same time he doesn't want to get big up. Okay. So I've got this guy in my mind, yeah. He doesn't really have a name. I think I'm kind of trying to get back. This is the cover of Grace Wasteland.
Yes.
A little record I made, and that's the same, but in pink. Although this one was actually because the British Board of Censors complained about the visible nipple, so we had to do one with the nipple covered up.
Really?
Yeah. Got to be very careful what you put on a t-shirt these days. Look what they've done to the boy. I always like that expression. Look what they've done to the boy. Le coupé de ses vêtements a été conçu avec la plus grande exigence par les ateliers de Savile Row dans le respect de la tradition anglaise. C'est vrai?
Oui, bien sûr.
I'm quite limited in my scope, I think, when it comes to women's clothes. I'm really set in my ways. Like, basically, denim skirt, parkas, black tights, and pumps. That's like any girl who wore that, like, she can marry me tomorrow. You know, like, I love that look. You know, with like denim skirt, black tights or fishnets, and a parka. Yeah. I think it really works, you know.
Yes,
I think she's perfect for it. It was. I'm really grateful to her, actually. You know. I think we paid her like 1/10 of what she normally gets. So, yeah, girl, really.
And you was not thinking about her when you designed the clothes?
Always thinking about her.
Really? Still?
No. Still? True love doesn't die, does it? Just hides in a shoebox for a few years.
Do you think you could now design another collection?
Yeah.
Or it's too early?
No. I think I'm ready now to do it properly. You know, the couples have been very, like I said, there was all that messy time around coming out of prison, and I kind of like, it was a bit late, and it was all a bit messy, and I think I'm grateful for the leeway, but now I think I need to show them what I can really do. I've got some really, I've got something a lot stronger to do now, you know, something a little less scrappy, shall we say? I mean,
Scrappy
girl. Do people say sacre bleu anymore? Do people still say sacre bleu?
Shadow covers me, sky above the blue. Sun goes down.
Honestly, I think the gangster out of Belle de Jour, you know? Simple, midnight blue or black suit, skinny dark tie, gold tooth, a walking stick, heel boots, yeah, that's chic, you know?
Yeah.
Simple, elegant, violent, remorseless, erect.
It's what you try to do when you design the collection?
No.
That's cool.
No, that's coming next. That's coming in autumn,
Well,
2016.
who is for you today the best dressed man? Us, but
I was going to say you, Louis, yeah, you know, let me have a look here. I don't want to mess my hair up because Ismail spent a long time doing it, but can I just...
yes. You like it?
I'm trying to just get images flashing in my mind. I can see Michel Platini in 1982 with his shirt out of his shorts, his socks down to here, he's got his hands on his hips, he's catching his breath. Yeah, he looked pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Jude Law?
No, he's in the Dior advertising.
He's not a best dressed geezer, man. No. Dirk Bogart? He's a dead homosexual actor. He's dead, but in his heyday, he always used to wear sort of in those black and white films. He always wore cheap suits and a hat, of course. Or Richard Attenborough in Brighton Rock. You know, he plays Pinky in Brighton Rock. Again, it's sort of a shabby chic. Strokes, for example, all the Specials. All the Sex Pistols, you know, because of the quality of the music, because of the just insanely beautiful lyrics and melodies and songs, you know that they're going to look immaculate. And the opposite's the case as well. With 99% of bands who are completely bland, completely generic, you know that the look, you know, is going to be equally, what's the word, disposable. You know, there's nothing there to sink your teeth into. Okay. There's nothing there to remember forever. Whereas I could take any photograph of the Pistols or the Specials and they'd look amazing. By definition, you can't look shit if you're in the Sex Pistols or the Specials.
Because you were the first.
Because you are a Sex Pistol.
Who was the best dressed band? The Libertines or the Baby Shambles?
Oh, come on.
Come on, Pete.
Come on. What does that mean?
Give me what I want. Give me what I want. Now, what do you think?
The Liber Shambles. The Shamble Teens.
Shamble Teens?
No, it's got to be the Baby Shambles because the Libertines. Alright, here we go. The Libertines are basically dressed by me. I chose all the clothes, and Baby Shambles wouldn't let me dress them if I tried.
Really?
No, they wouldn't have it. So Mick Whitnell was always the best dressed, I think. You know, although Drew's got some nice winkle pickers. Mick Whitnell's he's the man, really. Yeah. In fact, he's the best dressed man.
Do you think your own style has changed in the same time than your music?
Oui, je pense c'est un temps quand
Continue.
c'est un temps quand je n'avais pas fait une décision avec sans ou avec une chemise, par exemple. Mais maintenant, j'ai ça. So, c'est pas une option pour pas chemise. Mais dans les dernières années, 5 soirs, j'ai oublié mon ligne pense de recherche trompée de style de Chambre Baby avec la chemise ou sans la chemise et le Wolfman avec la chemise extraordinaire de Dior avec le glitter et Patrick Walden avec le sacre bleu.
Le sacre bleu.
Et la mélodie sacre bleu.
Congrats. You got a 20 on.
My oral, yeah? Oh, yeah. I think shame it's not a Eurovision Song Contest. And Poland is 90 as in 90 led.
It was one of your dreams to do the Eurovision.
This is the thing I was saying, to this bird the other night. I'd love to do Eurovision, and she was going, "Oh no, it's really tacky." But fuck that. I'd love to do it, and I'd love to win it for England. And I think I've got the song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's tacky to say that it's tacky. I think so.
Right, fuck it. Let's get in the Eurovision. You know what? I'd like to enter it on behalf of France, if anything.
Okay.
I think I could write a song in French. She loved a pair of braces, didn't she? Amy. I wouldn't say I was an addiction addict. I just say that I'm alive and that sustains me and justifies it.
Are you a life addict? Hey, that's a good
Are
question.
you addicted to breathing? Yeah, I just can't stop breathing. You know, I just can't help it. Absolument pas, je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas pourquoi, je le taxi.
Sur le taxi, you said?
Yeah.
You know this song?
No, this has to be our time. Et je le taxi. C'est sympa de quand.
When did you learn this song?
When I was about 10.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Are you,
I remember sitting down in front of television and seeing it on what was the chart show it used to be. And then the next day at school, all the girls were going, "Je le taxi," and all the girls were pretending to speak French. And
You was in love with Vanessa Paradis?
I wasn't in love with Vanessa Paradis. I was in love with this girl I met on a French exchange trip.
Okay.
Who, even though we were like 10 years old, she used to wear like lipstick and little skirts, and I was just like this 10-year-old English boy that didn't like, you know, I'd never even really kissed a girl, and she was just like, you know, made love to me, and I was like, I don't really know how to do that.
Oh, really?
Can we play tennis or something? No, I didn't play tennis, but I used to play football.
I think so, that's enough.
Happy ending.
Yeah. And
Happy ending interview.
yes, but I think we're gonna play guitar, so it's
Oh,
happy
yeah?
ending interview, no?
Tu les chemises et les pantalons bleus, tu les chapeaux et les chasseurs, les chevaux, les chasseurs, les chemises bleues, tu es blanc, tu es vert, tu es jaune, quelle couleur, tu es mémoire, je rappelle la collection coupable. Tu les collais dans les pantalons verts, tu les collais dans les chemises collées, chemise bleues, chemise lézard, tu les rends, oh là là, oh là là, oh là là, oh allons, Alain Delon, quelle chemise bleue, pantalon vert, oui mais moi, non, s'il vous plaît. Non, s'il vous plaît.
Peter.